And joining me now to talk more about the AMR bankruptcy hearing today is attorney Frances Smith. All right, Frances, thanks so much for joining us today. Explain the significance of today's hearing.
Today's hearing is very important. American Airlines wants to reject the contracts of the three main unions, and they'll get their day in court to explain to the judge why they should be able to do that.
Their lawyers in court today, what do they have to successfully argue in order for the judge to agree to reject those contracts from the labor unions?
Well, under the statute, it's Section 1113 of the Bankruptcy Code. They have to show that they have made a good faith effort to negotiate with their unions, that they have given them the proposal that they want approved, they've given them all the information that they need to evaluate that proposal, and that they have met with them regarding the proposal.
Yeah,
and then they have to show that what they're proposing is fair and equitable to all of the parties in the bankruptcy.
Okay, and when you look at the employees, you know, there's so much for them is at stake. Their jobs, their salaries, their pensions, all that stuff. What do they need to do to compel the bankruptcy judge to preserve as many key terms in those contracts?
They need to show that they are being unfairly impacted by these changes and that they're bearing too much of the brunt of this reorganization.
So in your legal expertise, what are you expecting to see happen in New York City today on this first day?
Well, I'll be surprised if they get all the way through all the opening statements and then they'll start the evidence. There won't be any decisions for several weeks probably, because American gets to put on all of its case.
Wow, okay.
And then there's going to be a 2-week break in the action. And then the unions will get to come in and put on their case, then the Unsecured Creditors Committee, and then the American will get a rebuttal. What American is hoping, according to its filings, is that it never even gets to a judge's decision, that the process of filing the motion, going through basically what's a trial or a hearing on the motion, will bring all the parties together and they can get an agreement done. And that's how it's worked in previous airline bankruptcies.
So today an opening salvo and what will be a saga that lasts at least for several weeks?
Probably.
Okay. All right, Frances Smith, attorney here locally in North Texas. Thanks so much for joining us. Thanks for your insight.
Thank you.